Hi, I'm Jason Hart. I'm a technical trainer here at Intertrain City and Guilds. Started on the railway in 2004 via a foundation degree. Got a job as a PTO for Network Rail. Did that for 15 years. That involved a range of different technical duties, including track geometry, stressing level 1, 2 and 3, SO53 inspections, looking after S&C, ordering, measuring S&C, liaising with manufacturers. After doing that for 15 years, I moved over to Balfour Beatty for Central Rail Systems Alliance, which was as an engineer in track renewals. With me having that sort of knowledge and information, I feel like I've got the experience on the ground and I've got the knowledge, the base knowledge behind it, having a number of years of experience doing it. So one of the reasons why I wanted to become a technical trainer was recently I've had to redo my tickets. Some of the technical training that I've had, I felt as though it's something that I could do and better. So I'd like to bring all my knowledge and experience to the table and deliver that. So for me, I just wanted more of a better work-life balance. I just want to see my kids grow up. I've got a small family. I just wanted to see my kids grow up. For me, that was very important to make this decision to come over and be a trainer for Intertrain City and Guilds. So I know Network Rail, I know the processes, I know the standards, I know, for example, when you're training somebody on a technical course, I know where you need to get that information from. And when we look at a standard, that's what we work to at Network Rail. And obviously the whole industry, I work to that Network Rail standard. So I feel as though, for me, having 15 years on the ground, working with that standard that Network Rail produce, and obviously they'll change it multiple times, you've got to keep up to date with it, I can train someone on that standard. And then again, at the same time, if I think about training Network Rail staff, I was a trainee at Network Rail. I know what it's like coming on, doing all these courses. It can be quite daunting. So I know that feeling when you first come into a classroom, in your first few days. So I'd like to bring my experience of that and think, well, I know what it's like. I've been sat there as a trainee. I know what it's like at Network Rail as a trainee. So when I was at Network Rail, I've had maybe 12 to 15 apprentices come through my team, and I always wanted them to progress. I always wanted the apprentices to get as much knowledge as they can. And it's great that they've come back and they've got this competency, they've been down, they've been trained by a technical trainer, and then off they go. They've got so much experience, so much knowledge, and I feel like I've had a good helping hand. I even keep in touch with a couple of them now from over 10 years ago, because they're like, you helped me so much back in the day. But again, I know what it's like being that trainee at Network Rail, so I thought a lot was invested in me as a trainee, so I wanted to give that back whilst I've been in the industry. And now as a trainer, I feel as though I can go one step more. Yes, so looking forward to a different challenge, 100%. I feel like since I've started here for the last 2 months, I've completely changed my career. And I feel like I'm using my brain a lot more. But then I'm also applying my knowledge that I've got over the last 17 years. So I think in terms of a new challenge, I think this was needed for me. I turned 40 this year, so I think I needed a new challenge. So us at Intertrain City and Guilds, we want to become the best technical training department in the UK. That is where we want to be. And I feel like bringing on people like myself, who've got 17 years experience as a tech, I think we can build on that and we can grow as a technical training team.